Ty, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Oh man, men. Like I said, I can only speak to the male experience. Like that's what I tell men, and women can do this too. The 5 habits, man. Habit number 1 is reading. Habit number 2 is fasting. Habit number 3 is building. Habit number 4 is networking. Habit number 5 is breathing. So habit number 1 is reading, and I call it the 5 mentor rule. You use books to find mentors who are dead, and then so you can have a couple books that you use as mentors, but you need 2 or 3 mentors that are in person. You got to shadow success. You can't reinvent the wheel. Then number 2, for physical health and discipline, 5-hour rule, fasting. Don't eat for the first 3 hours when you wake up, intermittent fasting, and then don't eat 2 hours before you go to bed. That'll train. It's not just for the physical, it's also for the mind. You must be able to control your appetites, you know? Number 3, building wealth. That's the 5 assets I talk about. Software, that's online business. Brand, build your personal brand. Land, reinvest in real estate. Cash, you got to have some cash management. And then crypto, that's the 5th asset. That's crypto and all alternative assets. That could be bullets, food at home, silver, gold, whatever. Don't put everything in US dollars. And then the 4th one is networking. And I call it the 5-finger rule. You can read personality patterns of testosterone, estrogen, for example. You got to learn when you network, it's about reading the room. So whether it's dating or business, know how to read people. And then the 5th one is breathing. Life's going to throw stress at you, and your cortisol level is going to go up. My best friend is a neuroscientist. He said what happens when you get stressed is the brain stem is the back of your head, the primitive mind. You got the brain stem, the medulla, the cerebellum, the amygdala. That's where you store all the memories. Those are all your fear cortisol responses. But the median prefrontal cortex, the MPFC, this is where you become a logical man. And so when you feel stressed out, when bullshit's happening to you, take 5 super deep breaths, because it's not some spiritual thing. 5 deep breaths slows you down, and you start using the logical part of your mind. And to be a powerful man or woman, you better be using the front of your head, not just reactive. So get those 5 habits down and practice them with discipline. Get a mean dude in your life that kicks your ass until you become a disciplined machine, you know? Like I said earlier, the chains of habit are too weak to be felt till they're too strong to be broken. I know some of you dudes are young, you're 18, 19, whatever. That ain't fucking young in the evolutionary tree. You should be able to be, you need to be a powerful person, or the beginnings of a powerful person, even at 16, 17, 18. So don't put it off, because every time you go through a day as a weak-willed man, it gets a little bit harder to be tougher the next day. So that's if I could impart anything, women, men, that's what I would say.
Thank you, Ty. And where can they find your brother?
TyLopez.com. I got this new quiz. It's going to tell you your career archetype. It'll be out in a couple days. So check it out. Nobody ever helps people find, man. Everybody has a career archetype. Mine is the venture capitalist and like the tech, the entrepreneur. I'm a higher testosterone, kind of dopamine driven guy, but you got to know everybody. Elon Musk now found his purpose. He's a high cortisol guy with high testosterone. So he's actually the civil rights leader. And like he bought X, and he's like in his power now because he's like fucking no free speech, and he's fighting something. So every man, every woman, you got to find your destiny. Until you find your career archetype, you're kind of lost. And most people go to their grave never finding it. So TyLopez.com, I'm going to have that. It's a free quiz. I haven't never monetized it yet. But anyway, so yeah, I hope that helps. And thanks for having me. It was a good show.
No, man, it was great to have you.